Okay, so I am going to be extremely honest when I say this. I am extremely excited for this new Percy Jackson series. Like, I watched the first two episodes this week. I've been thinking about it ever since I watched it. I am really excited. I actually recently, if you can see right here, I wrote a piece called Percy Jackson is Finally Here and Power Rankings on my own website, filmdork.substack.com. And let me just tell you this. That series, I can't even like explain why I'm so excited, but like everything about the series so far is like this was worth like over a decade wait to redo, like from the horrible films. Yes, I'm gonna say horrible. The horrible films into this new show, and here's why. As a fan of this show for years, who read the first five books as a kid, recently reread them, currently reading Heroes of Olympus just to get back into the thrill of it all. As someone who grew up with Percy Jackson, it feels so good and so validating to see like your childhood favorite adaptation finally get the proper adaptation where the kids actually look like the actual children described in the books and actually bring like the life that was deserved over a decade ago to your favorite childhood character. Not only that, but I'm also going to praise the series and the casting, directors, all of that for not only taking the time to really just study up and understand like the lore of Percy Jackson and the importance of like Greek mythology and really having that backing, but also just the diversity in the cast and really like deciding that we need to hire the best actors for each and every role, people who can bring it to it, like the series and the story. And I really, really, really just have been enjoying the first two episodes. Episode two is really like episode two. I thought episode one was good. I love the moment between Percy and Sally, but episode like two at Camp Half-Blood and like all of that. Camp Half-Blood, oh my gosh. When I tell y'all, this is going to be like a huge success. Like Disney Plus, if they keep this show up for like the next 4 to 5, it could be as big as something like, could be as big as that new High School Musical franchise. It's like always going viral. High School Musical, the musical. Like that's how good this series is really going to be. I can't even describe like who is like this trio, the chemistry between Percy, Annabeth, and Grover is going to hit in the future seasons, and I can tell because I've been watching all the like pre and not even postseason press, but the current press tours. Those actors, those kid actors, they're very mature for their ages. They know what to bring to the characters. Like I felt like, and all of those interviews that I'm watching of them explaining how they studied their characters and they read the lore, they really understand it. I felt like I was watching like older, more mature actors who really, really just want to bring dedication to this role. And I can't even like Arian and obviously like Walker is amazing and he's like the perfect face of the franchise. I also want to give credit to Leah and Arian for being such great Annabeths, such a great Grover, and I'll even give credit to oh my gosh, I think it's Charlie and Dior. They both play, oh my gosh, I'm going blank. Wait. No, they play Clarice and he plays Luke. They are already like, I'm literally beyond amazed. I'm literally excited. I cannot wait for the show. Go check out my review of the show on my website, filmdork.substack.com. I couldn't be more happy. As someone who grew up with this franchise, I hated the movies. I was constantly trashing them as a kid. So to be an adult now, 10 years later, after all of that is filmed, really finally to see Rick Riordan get his like final just like get to really, this is my stuff, let me show you how it's going to go, and really get to own his lore, and then get to see, because there are people who haven't even watched the books, who haven't seen the films, who are just now getting into this, to see like more new Percy Jackson like fans be created. This like, it feels the same way. I felt the same way when I saw the Harry Potter films as a kid, when I read Hunger Games, when I read Twilight and saw those films. Like, this is why I really feel like this new Percy Jackson television series, if it's done properly and correctly, like they're currently doing, for the next potential 5 seasons, because there are 5 books. I'm hoping that the series remains popular so we can continue to get those seasons, because seasons 4 and 5, if you're a book reader, if you're not a book reader, you're in for it. And if you're a book reader, you know those are like the best two like books in the series. So I'm just on here to say I'm so excited for Percy Jackson. I'm probably going to be doing weekly videos on here because I love like that franchise so much, and I can't wait to see where they go. So bravo to Rick Riordan, the cast, like let's go. Percy Jackson is amazing. I'm so excited. Like when I tell you guys, I'm going to be on here recapping every single episode. I'm so serious. And I said that last time, but I'm actually serious this time. I'm on this every single week until the show goes off. And even then, I might even do postseason content because I love Percy Jackson. So I don't know if this is a talk sector, but this is what I want to do in here. So like, oh my gosh, Percy Jackson is so good. Please, if you haven't already, watch the show, Disney Plus. I think it's on Hulu. I'm not going to say other sources. I don't want to get taken down, but if you know, you know. But if you can watch, wherever you can watch this series, please watch it. I want to see these child actors really become it people of Hollywood also. I remember I felt the same about every single franchise with the book adaptation that I had wrote. I really want to see these kids. I think they're really passionate about the story. And I really want to see them just grow as actors and really like embody these characters. They're doing a great job, and I can't wait to see what they bring to the characters. Hopefully the show gets renewed. I know we broke some streaming record. We had like it's one of the biggest television series ever. Like if we don't get a season 2, 3, 4, and 5, I'm gonna be mad because this is like I can't stop like thinking about how amazing the show is gonna be. So I will see you guys next week for episodes 3 and 4. Bravo again to the cast, Rick, Becky, everyone involved. I can't wait, guys. Like, this is my dream. I don't know. If I could go to a premiere one year, like, I don't know. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm so excited, but I truly am. So, congrats again to the cast. Like, oh my gosh. Cabin 6. Also, if you're in Athena, if you were in Cabin Athena, Cabin 6 besties rise. Like, I was an Athena child growing up, so being an adult, I'm still gonna claim Cabin 6. If you're not Cabin 6, I don't know what you about, like, da 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 da. Okay, bye.